Hello all, how are you? I hope you're doing fantastic. So, if you guys have been watching my videos, you would have known that for the last 11 months, I have been toothless. And if you weren't aware, let me catch you up. Long story short, when I was 8 years old, I smashed my face and lost my front tooth. I went to Singapore to get a bone graft surgery, which is basically where they take a piece of cow bone and put it in your gums. So I am part cow. Thank you very much. I then had to wait for that to grow and strengthen before I could get my metal implant screwed into my gum. And that meant I had to wear a denture in the meantime. So I've been wearing a denture for the better part of a year. Now here's the kicker. During that time, I got deported. So that meant I had to get my denture made in Tokyo. I took the train down into the city, waited for my dentist appointment at a Starbucks, of course, got my denture fitted, and then took the train back home. I also encountered Godzilla on the way home, which I can't lie, I was super stoked about. Once I got imported back to Australia, I went back to Singapore to get my metal implant screwed in. I fully thought that I was gonna get my fake tooth at the end of that trip, so everything would be done by then. In hindsight, that was very ambitious of me to assume, but let's just flash back to that point. Oh my goodness, what a day today has been! So it's been almost 12 hours since my surgery, and as you can tell, I still don't have a tooth. This morning didn't go as expected, I guess. I was under the impression that I would be getting my implant and then my tooth by the end of the week, and that would be my whole tooth journey debacle fixed for the rest of my life. I also can't say my F's, so please let's just calm down, okay? Everyone, let's calm down. I was under the impression that I would leave Singapore with a tooth and everything would be handy dandy hunky dory. However, that is not the case. So I rock up to the dentist this morning and I'm chit-chatting with my dentist. They all have known me since I was 8 years old, so we're all just catching up. I'm feeling good. Besides the fact that I'm getting surgery, I was like, yeah. We're talking about what the procedure is today, and the dentist is telling me how it's just the implant. So basically my bone is all healed up in my gum, and they're gonna screw in this implant, and that's gotta heal for another 3 to 4 months, and then I can get a crown fitted. And they were like, yeah, so you're gonna have to come back for 2 more trips and blah blah blah. And I was just looking at them and looking at my parents like, that was not part of the plan. I was kind of freaking out because I had made it out in my head that I was gonna leave here with a tooth and have this problem forgotten about, but turns out I have to keep wearing my denture for another 4 months, which, I mean, not that it's the end of the world, but it has been kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie. I obviously don't like having a denture. I have to take it out every night. It's really uncomfortable. Anyway, so they prep the surgery room. They take a scan of my face or whatever the hell they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, okay? They put me in a room, they scan my teeth, and they're like, okay, we're ready for you. So I walk in, and I didn't opt to be put to sleep at all because I know little bitch. I can't say that because I'm not a little wimp. I'm a tough girl. I won't be put to sleep. You can't put me to sleep. Sorry, I'm also feeling a bit out of it. Anyway, I walk into the room. They're prepping me for the surgery. They're covering my eyes, putting the numbing stuff in my gums. And I get really anxious because in my head I was like, oh, I thought today everything was going to be done. And I know going into this awful procedure, I am still not going to have a tooth for another half year, or okay, it's 4 months, but still a long time. So I start, shedding a tear here and there. I'm not one to cry in public. I say this, but in 2 videos already now, I've been talking about how I've been crying in public. But anyway, basically what they do in the surgery, they wrap your eyes up so you can't see what's going on, which is fair enough. I don't want to see what's going on. And I just feel tears streaming down my face. I don't think they noticed, but I was just so upset. And then they start cutting into my gums and stuff, and I can hear it. Heard a lot of crunching, heard a lot of whatever. It was really, really bad. Obviously, I couldn't feel anything. Sorry, I'm also drooling. This is not good. I've realized that this is going to be on the internet and you're just going to see me with a slightly swollen face and drool coming out my mouth. Who am I trying to impress? Honestly, I'm not out here trying to impress anyone. You can judge me however you like. Anyway, besides the point. You can hear them slicing out your gums and digging into the gums. I don't know what exactly they're doing, obviously. That's kind of uncomfortable, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I was put to sleep, or I wish I had my music or something, some earphones, or I don't know. And then my dentist is like, now I'm gonna start drilling. Or not drilling, he's like, there'll be some vibrations and a bit of pressure. They always say that. So then I think that's when they start drilling the actual screw into my gums. At the start, I'm like, this is fine. It just feels like a little vibration. The deeper the screw goes in, the more I can feel it. And it feels like they're screwing it into my brain. At some point, I was wincing and he was like, oh, you're right. What am I meant to say? No, I'm not okay. Please stop. Stop the surgery. Everyone stop. I'm not doing this anymore. No, I can't say that. But I did continue to wince. I couldn't help it. What's a girl to do if not to wince here and there? Anyway, so we finished that. It's all done in like an hour or so. And I also didn't eat breakfast because it was super early. I just was so hangry and disappointed that I couldn't get this all sorted this trip. Now in a lot of pain. So I came out of the surgery room. My parents are like, oh, how'd it go? And I'm like sitting in the office. There's other people there. And I'm just trying my best not to cry because I was just not doing well. On the way home, I was genuinely so upset, but I actually cannot help but find this clip so funny. Like, why are you slobbering and bleeding out your freaking mouth and crying your eyes out in the car? Like, what? Pull yourself together. It is what it is. That was ambitious of me to think that it would all be done in a day. And you know, it's been 15 years in the making and we're at the home stretch. It's not the end of the world. It's just that I have to wear this denture for another 4 months, which is unfortunate, but can't be helped. And my dentist want me to come back. However, it's gonna be like, however, that was so formal. My dentist want me to come back here and get the crown fitted, but it takes a total of 3 weeks. The actual surgery part, the technical stuff is over, and I feel like I could probably find a dentist. I mean, I can definitely find a dentist in Melbourne that will get a crown fitted. So that's kind of the rundown. It was kind of a weird day, I'm not gonna lie. Since then though, I came home. Oh, home. Also, this is not home, obviously. We're staying in a hotel because my parents don't live here anymore. We used to live here. I don't know if I've ever given backstory to that, but I used to live in Singapore. But my parents don't live here anymore, so we are staying at a hotel, which is also really weird. Being in your home country and not staying in your house is like very strange. And on top of that, I'm like recovering from surgery, which is, I feel like, an activity for home and not a hotel. But anyway, we're here. The pain is pretty rough at the moment. I did take a painkiller. They prescribed me some antibiotics and like this mouthwash and all that good stuff. I ate lunch and it was kind of difficult. I was like drooling everywhere. It's really gross. They also stitched me up, so I've got some stitches, and I'm pretty sure they told me that they'll disintegrate by themselves, which I don't know how that works. But yeah, I just thought I would update about that whole thing because I came into this thinking that I was going to leave with a tooth and everything was going to be done and dusted. That's not the case. The journey continues, unfortunately. I will remain a 23-year-old with a denture. I thought it was going to be really hard to eat, and it kind of has been, but at like 3 o'clock or something, I was snacking like you never seen before. Chips and all that kind of stuff, just shoving them in my face. It kind of hurt, but I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. It can't be helped. I'm sad. Let me snack. So now my parents have gone for dinner, and I just thought I would spare the guests from seeing me like this. You're safe this time. So once I got back to Melbourne, I went to see a dentist to get my fake tooth made and fitted. What happens next is so wild. It really wouldn't be a Yums video if something didn't go entirely off course. So here we are. Basically, the dentist decided to shave down my other front tooth without me knowing. I wish I was joking. This fully happened. Also, no shade to the dentist. I do think she made the right call. But like, damn, you could have just told me, right? You could have just been like, hey, by the way, we're gonna shave your tooth down. And here is frantic me explaining the situation to you guys. Okay, let me catch my breath. Yeah. I actually look crazy. Okay. Anyway, so what's happening is I'm getting my crown, so my fake tooth, fitted in at the end of this month. When she was checking everything, she was like, did you want to fix your other tooth? Because basically the tooth next to it, my other front tooth, was chipped and it had that little metal bridge on the back of it and the metal was still attached. So it was like super discolored and there was like a crack in it. And I was like, I don't know, let me think on it. And then got back to them and basically decided that that was probably a good idea. So today was kind of fitting the veneer, and we call them veneers, but it wasn't meant to be like the actual, you know, when you like shave your teeth and you have puppy teeth and you stick the veneers on. Not that. It's basically when they just put a ceramic cap over the front, so it's not all around the tooth, just the front, and it kind of just bonds the tooth together to help its structural integrity and then also have it be one color. That was kind of the plan for this veneer situation. So this is the tooth, not this tooth, not the denture tooth, but the one next to it. Also, don't mind the way I'm speaking. I don't know if I'm speaking weird, but it feels like I am. I cannot feel my lip. As she was prepping my chip tooth for the veneer, she started taking off the metal backing that was holding my fake tooth all those years ago. So she started to shave off the metal bit, but then realized that it was on pretty thick, and once she took the metal off, my tooth was really thin. So they decided, while I was sitting there, that they would just shave my teeth down to make a proper crown veneer out of it.
Go crazy! Go stupid! Go crazy! Go stupid! Go crazy! Yeah!
And you know what? I didn't even realize that they had done that. And I was just checking my phone. I was going to take a silly little video. And I looked at it. I was like, wait, where's my tooth?
What is that?
It was literally half the size. It looked like those little puppy teeth. And I was like, what is going on? And then I realized that that's what they were doing. Anyway, long story short, they've put a temporary veneer and it's so discolored. I don't know if you guys can see that. Also, I don't know if this is great content, but anyway. Do you see it? It's like so much wider than my other teeth. It's craziness. But it's only for a couple weeks, but I feel like it's quite a noticeable difference. There's still some blood on it. Great. Love that. They fully just shaved my tooth down today. I also don't know if it's gonna hurt later on tonight or tomorrow. Surely shaving down your tooth will hurt. I hope not, but who knows?
Okay, don't mind the state that I'm in right now. I feel like I've said that so many times during this, but I just wanted to give an update on this temporary veneer. So basically, my dentist said, because it's temporary and it's literally made out of plastic, it's not stable at all. She said to not eat with my front tooth. So I haven't, but it feels so weird. It feels really gritty.
Come to my casa, I'm one hot dog, shorty be mustard busted.
It feels like it's just plastic stuck on.
Huh?
And I can feel where it starts and ends. It's very strange. I can't believe they just shaved my tooth down. Also, can we just talk about that for a second? They just said, no more teeth for you. It was like bleeding earlier. It's still kind of bloody. Feels weird. I don't know. Feels very strange.
Okay, sorry for the awful quality. I left my camera at home and I'm currently dog sitting. Also, I don't have my teeth in because this is the reality of things, okay? I normally, when I'm at home alone, I don't have my teeth in. So we're keeping it real. I thought I would update you guys because I had to change my initial appointment because my insurance was locked for like a year. So I had to wait until my extras were unlocked so that I can use my insurance for the procedure, yada yada yada. Anyway, boring stuff. Turns out I had to reschedule again, which is great. I will be getting the implant in next week and it's August now. And I was meant to get it at the end of July. I'm gonna be toothless for, I think it's coming up to 10 months, if not more. So it's been a minute. Also, a little update on the veneer situation. When I drink cold water, it gets really, really sensitive. Even brushing my teeth sometimes makes it incredibly sensitive. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a normal thing with veneers. Also, can't believe I have veneers. Well, singular. Veneer? Can't believe I have veneer. That's the update for now. Guess what, guys? It is officially my last day being toothless. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow is my appointment, finally. I had to reschedule it twice now. I thought, you know what? This last clip, I'm gonna have me being toothless because A, as I've said many times before, I am normally just toothless at home. I have been like this for hours, so there's nothing new there. And also, it's my last day, so you guys gonna have your last look of toothless attractiveness because I know you guys are gonna miss it. I know I'm gonna miss it. I'm not, actually. I'm really excited. I calculated that I have been toothless for the better part of a year. 10 months of me not having a tooth is finally coming to an end, which is crazy. And now I don't have to, worry about when someone randomly calls and I have to pop my dentures back in, or people seeing me while I'm eating at work, because I used to always take my denture out when I'm eating whenever I can. Yeah, today's the last day. And hopefully I can film in the dentist because A, it's a really, really nice office. Last time they gave me a free San Pellegrino sparkling water, which I still have in my fridge. I didn't even drink it there. I took it home. And I'm hoping to snag a couple more. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope it looks good. I'll show you guys the results, but imagine it doesn't look good. I'll be so upset. Because at the moment, I showed you guys last time, but the veneer is very white. And then my denture is very dark. So I'm hoping we'll get somewhere in between there that looks pretty natural. Yeah, I'm really excited. Excited to not have to clean my little screw at night. Excited to not have to put my denture in a cup at night. Oh my gosh, because there's been times where I've left the house, completely forgot that I didn't have my tooth in. And then I was already down the street and I was like, oh my gosh, you dog owners out there will understand this struggle, but not the toothless part, but I always take Zella out for her last pee, right? Because she obviously has to pee before bed. So I'll take her out and I'll be hanging out at home without my tooth. Walk out of the house, be down the street, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's a gap in my tooth. So none of that anymore. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not gonna be toothless anymore. Whoop, whoop. Also, you know what's crazy is that every single one of these videos that I've posted since I started this channel, I've been toothless. Like, you can hear my lisp. So it'll be interesting to not have a lisp anymore. Also, I keep doing this thing where I like pop my dentures in and out. Wait, I'll show you guys. Hold on.
You better stop!
I've been doing that a lot. I think because I've been doing that, it's become looser. So sometimes I'll be talking to people and I feel it come out a bit and I'm like, oh, I really hope they didn't see that. So none of that anymore. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Zella wanted to hop up, so here she is. Tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day. I'm so excited not to have this denture anymore. It's been pretty good. There's no major complaints, but because it hooks onto these two teeth, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of latches onto these two teeth, which is why people sometimes think it's a tooth gem, which it's not. Because of that, it gets really uncomfortable sometimes. You can definitely feel it. I can't believe I'm gonna get a tooth tomorrow. This is like probably the most exciting thing to happen this year. And I got deported this year. That wasn't very exciting. That was just a lot. Hopefully it'll go smoothly and I can steal some more sparkling waters from them and all will be good in the world. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, so little update. I have teeth! Whoa! What the heck? Also, my lip is so swollen. I can't feel my nose. I was like sticking my fingers in my nose and everything because I can't feel it. Whoa! This lady is about to reverse into me. Basically everything went well except my veneer, which was a kind of surprise veneer last time. That didn't fit properly, so I have to come back and fix that up. But the crown, the actual fake tooth, the one that I was wearing a denture for, that one is all cemented in and it's ready to go, and I think it looks really good. I don't know if you can see that. Well, the one on the left is a bit lighter because that's a veneer and that's a temporary one. Once again, hopefully that'll be booked in and fixed next week. My other one is like filled in. I don't have to wear a denture anymore. This is crazy, guys. It feels kind of weird though, I'm not gonna lie. It just feels very different and I feel like I'm talking weird. Can this lady stop flashing me? Guys, I can officially say that we are done. We are finished with the process. I'm not gonna lie, it's feeling very incredibly numb, but the veneer is fixed in. I think it looks really natural. I think it looks really great. I don't think you guys can see it, and I don't think you guys care to see it really, but I'm so happy with it. I can't stop smiling. I'm just so excited to have a tooth. Yeah, it's all said and done. Guys, we've made it here. So there we have it, guys. Your girl's not toothless anymore. Your girl's got a full set of teeth. Thank you for coming along on this crazy journey with me. I feel like you guys are always accompanying me in the wildest things. So thank you very much. I appreciate your company. And if you're still watching, comment below what your craziest dentist story is. I would love to know. Does it beat having your front tooth shaved down without your knowledge? Bruh. Let me know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
Ayy, I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me.